My name is Nafisa Khanbai. I'm here on behalf of the organization Dear Diary Initiatives Kenya. Today we are here at Shauri Moyo Special Unit. This unit caters for the disabled children. They are given therapy and also they are served meals and education is given to them as well. I came here in this center last year through another person that highlighted to me about this center, and ever since we came here we started supporting them first by donating wheelchairs, and we came with another charity organization from UK, Halima Eileen Foundation. We had visited them last year in November, and through them they were also donated with a therapy bed, and some more wheelchairs were added as well. Every month we cater for their food. We get various donors who give us food stuff, and we bring it to them here. Out of the various donors, once Halima Eileen supported, and the second time it was even supported by Mountain of Mercy and another group, and last 2 week but one, we came here with Hussein, who is Hussein group. They also brought food, and they have also promised to support them with other exercise physiotherapy equipments. So we are here at Shauri Moyo. We'll take you to a tour of this place, and you'll get to see the children around in this place, what they do and how they go about in their day-to-day life. So let's have a look around.
Hi, my name is Kellen Mchegi. This is Shauri Moyo Special Unit. Started around 2 years ago. It caters for around 16 special needs peoples, mostly from the local and community around here, mostly who are economically challenged. We started with around 16 peoples. Unfortunately, we have lost 2 so far. Due to various illnesses. We are still moving on strong with the support of these Angels Society group that has been very beneficial. Actually, it is due to such groups that we have been able to get meals, basics, wheelchairs, that has been really instrumental and supportive for these children. We actually give facilities, services like education. We help them to get the basic grips of writing, trying to the basic etiquettes, hygiene, brushing, washing themselves, clothing themselves. And we also try to make them fit in the community at large. It is a noble duty, a noble call, which requires a lot of time and patience. But with the support that we are getting, actually, we think sky is the limit. We hope for better, maybe even boarding facilities in the future, and even being able to incorporate many kids around, seeing as the community has many physically disabled children with various challenges who are not yet incorporated in this institution. Thank you so much.
Okay, my name is Esmeralda Auma. I'm a parent here and also a leader of the group which actually started this institution. It's called Mercy for Angels. I have a son here called Prince Young Jesse. He's 8 years old and has cerebral palsy. Well, this school has really helped me and my son. At least there are changes in his growth, in his behaviors. When we came here, he could not even play with others because he was rough. but now he can play with us, others. He can behave socially well, and even in his growth, we have really benefited. We have a doctor who comes for physiotherapy. It has really helped him. He can now at least walk when supported, and he can do many things which he did not do before we started here. He feeds here. He gets a lot of educational things which has really helped him. Thank you.
We are at a location known as Takangu in Kilifi County. This location, we started supporting it 12 years ago. And when we initially started supporting this locality, this area, 12 years ago, we came here before Ramzan with 25 packs of ration. At that time, we had 25 families that we were supporting. 12 years down the line, the number of people that we give ration to during Ramzan and in between is 110 families. Why is the increase? The increase is due to the poverty, due to lack of jobs, and because of COVID, how life became even more difficult. In this locality itself, we have donated over 120 wheelchairs. Apart from what you saw at Shovrimoyo, we have in this area, to be it from adults to children to cancer patients, so many, 120. The challenge in this area is that children are so many that are not going to school. And the reason for this is they lack transport, and there is no such facility as such. So this is the only challenge in this area that we are still trying to overcome, to see how we are going to put those children into schools and therapy centers. We don't have any around this area, but there is a school where there is one classroom that takes in these children. Now you can't fit 120 children in one classroom. So that's the challenge we are facing. To make them overcome the poverty level, last year we started women empowerment projects. We have been supporting women to start their businesses, and even men. And so far we have done more than 12, and they've all been a success. Besides the wheelchairs, the women empowerment, our education support, we have even revived a mosque that was not being used because the roof was leaking. However, that we did it in conjunction with Helping Hands Pwani, and we managed to revive it through our various donors. Our main donors that support us, be it with wheelchair, women empowerment, to name a few. Initially, we started with Halima Eileen, Zarina Foundation, W Foundation, and there is a family, there is a certain, there is a community in England that supports us. Canada is also part of this. So we have Kiria Foundation as well. There are so many donors that have helped us make the life of people in this locality better than what we saw 12 years ago. 12 years down the line, we are still here, we are still trying to help them, especially with women empowerment. 1 year ago, we also started borehole projects in this area because the whole of this Kilifi County faces acute water shortage. In various areas, we dug boreholes that have been a success, and we have done a total of 10 boreholes in different locations. So we will take you through the journey of all the activities that we have done, and we are very grateful to all our donors, those who have mentioned and those who have not mentioned, and the many individuals as well that keep on supporting us. Thank you very much, and may God bless you.
Kwa majina yangu ni Ali Kazungu Hamisi. Mimi ni mzaliwa wa hapa Takaungu, kwa hichi kijiji chaitwa Langoni Mwangatini. Kwa hakika tunashukuru kwa huu mradi sababu umetusaidia sana. Mradi wenyewe unasaidia watu kama takriban watu kama 250, na hususan maji tutapiga tangi kama mara 3 kwa siku. Hivyo tumeshukuru sana kupata mradi huu, na tunamwombea huyu mwenye kutusaidia, Mwenyezi Mungu amjazie ya heri inshallah. Okay, changamoto ambayo sasa sisi tunazipata challenge mwanzo ni kuhusu stima. Stima ndo mara nyingine tunajaribu kwamba tutatize, lakini kwa hakika hilo huwa linakuwa changamoto sana, kwa sababu watumiaji ni wanatumia kama tangi 3 ama 4 kwa siku. Sasa hiyo ndo kidogo huwa inatupatia changamoto, na maji yenyewe pia ile mwanzo yalikuwa yako fresh vizuri, lakini kwa hivi sasa kidogo yameongeza kama chumvi kiasi. Hiyo ndo kidogo naona ndo changamoto ambayo inatutatiza.
Kwa majina yangu naitwa Mariam Tembo. Namshukuru Mwenyezi Mungu ametusaidia tukapata mradi wa maji. Maji ametusaidia, tunafua, tunakunywa, tunajisaidia. Na kwa upande mwingine wa madera, namshukuru Mungu nimepata madera, nimeanza biashara, naendelea na biashara. Imenisaidia kwa chakula, kwa watoto, mpaka nimefika mahali nimefika. Namshukuru Mungu. Kitu kingine ambacho naomba tu nipate cherehani iweze tukusaidie.
Kwa majina naitwa Amina Biria Ngombo. Mimi ndo mama mwenye huyu mtoto, na maradhi haya yalimwanza kama akianza kuketi, na nashukuru kwa huyu kijana venye ananisaidia. Hata hichi kiti ni cha 3, kama ameishiwa huwa ananiletea kiti, na si cha kwanza, ni hivyo hivyo mara 3. Na tena ningeomba kama pengine mko na msaada kuweza kumsaidia tu huyu mtoto wangu pamoja na mimi mwenyewe. Salma Ali. Salma huyu hajaenda shule, miaka yake ni 16. Ako na umri wa miaka 16.
Ninaitwa Mariam. Niko na mtoto mlemavu, hawezi kutembea. Nikaomba nitapata msaada wapi? Nashukuru nikapata hawa wenzangu wakanisaidia, wakanipatia mradi wa maji. Nashukuru, manake maji yatoka Jumanne mpaka Jumanne, ni wiki hiyo. Lakini nashukuru. Naomba tamba nataka usaidizi wa kisima, nije nichimbiwe nipate maji.
Kwa majina anaitwa Abdul Wahab, natokea Vijiweni, na tunashukuru kwa kututengenezea, kutukaribishia msikiti wetu. Alhamdulillah, kwa sasa kuna hizo challenges zinatupata. Kuna amplifier mic yake kidogo iko na dharura, iliharibika, haifanyi. Na pia vile vile kwenye msikiti tunaswali waumini 50, alhamdulillah, isipokuwa ni Jumaa tu ndo kidogo kulitokea dharura, ikabidi ikastop. Sasa tunaomba kama itawezekana tupate ustadi mwenye ambaye atatutengenezea ama atarekebisha hapa iwe tunaswali Jumaa, na kama itawezekana pia tupate mic iwe itatusaidia, ili kuna baadhi ya watu wenye ambao watapata adhana waweze kuja msikitini. Pia vile vile tunatoa shukrani kubwa kwa kuturekebishia msikiti. Hapo awali ulikuwa ukivuja, na alhamdulillah hauvuji tena, na tunashukuru. Naongea kwa niaba ya ustadi kwa sababu ustadi amepata na dharura akaniagiza niongee. Alhamdulillah, shukran.
Mimi naitwa Sofia Matano, ni chairlady wa Nuru Group, na hii ndo mradi wetu wenye tunajenga, mradi wa kushona. Tuko na charahani 2 tuliletewa, lakini hazitutoshi kwa sababu kwa grupu yetu tuko 20 na charahani ni 2, tunafanya kupishana. Alafu kazi yenyewe ni kidogo kwa sababu hatuna huku kwetu, sio wengi wenye ni Waislamu wenye wanashona majalbabu. Kwa hivyo kama huko tutapata watu wenye wanataka kushona majalbabu, ni kanzu za watoto, kuna zile pajama tumejifundisha, tunajua kushona. Kwa hivyo wakituletea tutashona ili tupate kazi. Manake kwa saa hii inabidi tutafute kazi zingine kwa sababu kazi ni kidogo.
Naitwa Fatuma Malika Hirbae, naishi kijiji cha Vijiweni. Namshukuru wale ambao wametuletea hizi mashine ambao tunajisaidia kwa kushona, na tumeletewa hapa msikitini, ndio ambao ni pale ambao tunafanya hii kazi. Kwa hiyo namshukuru sana. Kama kuna lolote ambao mtaweza tena kutusaidia na lingine, kina mama wajisaidie kimaisha, pia tunamuomba mtusaidie, tunashukuru. Kwa hiyo tunamuomba kama kuna usaidizi wowote ambao mtatusaidia, kama ni charahani mtuongezee, kwa sababu grupu ni kubwa, 2 hazitoshi. Kwa hiyo tunaomba mtusaidie, kama ni uniform za watoto, kama ni dera za wanawake, mitandio, majalbabu ya kushona kwa wamama, pia mtusaidie, tuna uhaba.
We are right now at the Restoration Orphanage. This is one of our legacy that we are going to leave behind for somebody else might be interested in taking care of it. This orphanage was built by the team of Dear Diary Initiatives Kenya through our various sponsors, donors and well-wishers. This orphanage, when we came here initially in the year 2015, it was just a small hut facing each other. There were 2 huts facing opposite direction. One was about to fall and one was just cracking. And when we saw the condition, we really felt for the children that this is not the way they should be living. The intention was that we build them a new home. And you know, when your intentions are pure, even Allah helps you. So we came here as a team, we did our survey, We did the documentation, surveyed the children's department, just to make sure that this plot is theirs and the children are genuinely orphans, because we didn't want problems later on. And then in the year 2016, we started off with the foundation. However, the challenges came in between, so it took us long to finish. And this, we officially opened it last year. And however, the children had already moved in, they had already started living, but we did the opening last year. To date, although we did the opening, but we have not left them, we still look after the children. All the children go to school. We have 36 kids in this orphanage. They start from the age of 2 years to 18 years. As per the government's rule, after 18 we are not allowed to keep children in the orphanage. So we try to take them to universities, colleges, train them so that they can in future stand in their 2 feet. There are already 2 children right now looking for employment. And this orphanage it's going to be a memorable, and the unique thing about this orphanage, it's built using plastic bottles. This we did it after we saw it on the internet that in other countries now there are people building houses using plastic bottles, and we also came to know that in Voi there was a lady who built it, and in Watamu also they had built some offices, so we gave it a try. And yes, we managed it. We've used over 50,000 plastic bottles to build this orphanage. This orphanage has got 4 rooms, 2 for the boys, for the girls, the caretakers. We have a kitchen with a store to store all the food. We have a regular donor for food, and sometimes we have hitches in school fees, but we get donors who help us out in that. Clothes people send us, so there are various people who send us clothes for the children. So food, so the basic needs of a human is fulfilled here. We don't leave the children just just without helping them in any way. When it comes to Eid, when it comes to Christmas, when it comes to New Year, we celebrate. We don't just celebrate alone. We of course come here and we make them part of the celebration as well. So have a look at the orphanage, the interior part and the surrounding. We also have a background, playground at the background here. The playground the equipment was sponsored by Arya School, Arya Samaj School. They came, they put it up, and now the children have a playground to enjoy as well. So have enjoyed the tour of the orphanage made using plastic bottles. Thank you.
Thank you for being given this chance. My name is Elkana Kalama. I'm the coordinator of this orphanage. As from the beginning up to now. The challenges I met before this orphanage started on 2016, but due to some problems such as elections, such as the 2017 elections, we stopped. Everything comes to a standstill. Then after there, we started again. We had some challenges with our contractors. The first contractor we gave this contract didn't do it well, so we had to search for another contractor. We are trying to look for another contractor who started building with the bottles, because there's so many contractors, but the one who can build with bottles, we had only one who did all this bottle works, and he's from Kilifi. So as from there, we came to finish up the bottles. And then the last part of finishing, we had to look for another contractor who did the finishing inside. You will see inside whereby you put some doors, some beds in the dormitory. So those are the challenges we made. And right now I think everything is okay because we have some donors who are feeding the children once per month. But that is okay with them because right now there are not so many here. Some are at schools. Only during holidays they come here for staying here. But before that, we had some challenges of giving them items like food, clothes, books, and everything they need. Right now, I think that Nafisa is now somehow relaxing. Not only that, but somehow, because she's always contacting here and she's the one to be contacted. So as she knows the challenges of here, there is shortage of water. The rationing of water sometimes comes once or twice per week or per month. That's the problems. Thank you. And for that, I just welcome all the donors and all the well-wishers to come and give us a hand to push the children up to their living standard. Thank you.
My name is Justin Samson Chome, and I've been here since 2009 up to now. And this house, it has been for a mad house since I came here. So we met Nafisa and we built us this house. And the children now are very grateful and are very thankful to live here. They're so happy, and we hope God will bless Nafisa so much and his group. And we also, here we have 36 children, but not all stay in this house. Okay, we were staying in a mud house which surely when it rains, the rain was coming even inside the beds there. When we walk at the morning, you see some water. But now we are so happy, I and my fellow children, to have this home, which surely it gives us some morale to study. And for sure, we are so happy. For now, I see a very big difference from the other house which we used to stay, and this one here. For sure now, children can now study at night rather than the other one, which surely studying at night, it was very difficult for students. And even when it rains, even at the sitting room, it was not easy for people to study. But for now, children, they can study even at any time when they wish to study, like that.